Hello everyone! Welcome back to Jisoo e-bike online class. Today we're going to learn more about the e-bikes. Now we have here the two types of fork, the spring suspension fork and the oil suspension fork, also known as hydraulic suspension fork. Now let's dive a bit more into a detail. The primary objective of shock fork design is to maintain consistent damping and absorbing road conditions and other riding conditions. From its name called spring suspension fork, only a spring supports his bouncing. If this gets damaged, you really have to replace the whole fork, unlike with an hydraulic suspension fork. This is great to use, especially if you're careful. It can really last almost a year and it's not advisable for rough roads. In a hydraulic suspension fork, the oil provides damping to the movement of the spring, providing control over the compression and rebound of the suspension. For a hydraulic suspension fork, when you feel or notice that it's becoming stiff and not bouncing back as it should, so that's the time to change oil. So even though we're using a hydraulic suspension fork, if it's possible to avoid potholes to prevent damage, just avoid it. This way, our hydraulic suspension fork can last longer over a year. Their measurements are not far off. This is the spring suspension fork. The distance from the steerer tube to the dropout is 65 centimeters, and its tension measures 12 centimeters. Following that, let's now look at the hydraulic suspension fork. The distance from the steerer tube to the dropout is 67 centimeters, and its tension measures 16 centimeters. And if you look at the fender bracket here, for instance, if your wheel is too high, you can adjust it and make sure to tighten it. So if you ask me, I'd go with the hydraulic suspension fork, so I can use it longer. Their prices are not that far apart, but the hydraulic suspension fork is more heavy duty. But always remember to stay safe on the road. Thank you everyone for watching this video. I hope you learned something, and if you have any suggestions, just comment down below. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. Bye-bye! See you next time!